Good evening. I just want to keep you right up to date with some breaking and ongoing news from Essex right now. So violence has erupted in Epping this evening after hundreds of people gathered outside a migrant hotel in the town. So Essex police have said that some in the crowd are using things like fireworks and are throwing eggs. There appears to have been as well a presence of stand up to racism or whatever they call themselves, who controversially, according to some sources on the ground, were actually escorted to the scene by local police as well, which I think will pose serious questions, won't it? We can play you a very specific clip of what's been going on here now.
Kids, protect our kids! 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 Protect our...
So what we're seeing there is people shouting, "Protect our kids," and this is the reason why that there have been tensions in Epping after the arrest of an Ethiopian migrant who has been charged with 3 counts of sexual assault. The 38-year-old denies the offences but was remanded in custody before what is set to be a 2-day trial next month at Chelmsford Magistrates Court. Now, we will, of course, keep you up to date with any further breaking news. As we understand it, those protests are still taking place and there has been a lot of disquiet in that community, a lot of concern in that community. People now gathering outside the hotel, and as I said to you before, you will be seeing it if you're watching us on television now or on YouTube or whatever. What you can see in the left-hand corner of your screen there is the groups with the people with the Stand Up to Racism banners that seem to be incredibly well organised and managed to mobilise every single issue that there ever is. So they were there, and it looks as though that has, kind of helped to enrage some people who were on the ground as well. I've also seen some quite concerning footage which appears to show a police van that was rushing to the scene and all of that appears to clip or hit one of the protesters as well, which I certainly think has not helped the situation at all. Essex police will be saying that they're doing everything they can to calm down that situation. They're trying to keep in between people. I've also seen some footage in the last few minutes as well, which would appear to suggest that some of that stand-up to racism lot have been kind of escorted away. As I said to you right at the start, there are questions as to why they were maybe allowed to be there in the first place. I understand the need to freedom of protest and freedom of speech and all of that stuff, don't get me wrong. But if you know that you've got a potentially volatile situation outside a migrant hotel with people already gathered there, mostly from the local community, is it a wise thing really to bring more people to that situation who are potentially going to help to inflame the tensions? But we're going to keep you right up to date here on that ongoing situation